Hi. We're gonna fix cab floors in this thing today. Down here on the floor, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little hole there, and it looks like a little, maybe a little fiberglass or Bondo right here, right in here. Not real sure. I'll get this carpet out. He glued it down. We'll get it out, and I'll grind on that a little bit and see if there is in fact a big rust hole or just a little repair. I don't know. And it seemed like the other side was kind of a similar looking setup. Well, I just ground out all the filler that was sitting on top of it, and I did find some surface rust, but there's a hole there, right there, and right there. And so anyhow, I ground that out and put a little rust treatment on there. I'll let that dry, and then I'll cut out what I need to cut out to fix those 3 little spots. I should be able to just take a piece of sheet metal, break it, and make it fit that area. The other side I think is about the same. The best way to find out how bad the rust is on your floor when you're trying to figure this out, take a sharp screwdriver or something and just bang around the floor. And when you hit a spot like this here, your screwdriver is going to go through. I don't know if you can see. That's the bottom, which isn't too bad. And then the interior side was holding all that moisture from wing windows being left open, leaky windshield, I don't know. Somebody left the window open all year, I have no idea. But anyhow, you want to know where it's bad, just start jamming around on your floor and your screwdriver will start going through. I actually didn't have to. I pretty much could see where the rust was on it after I cleaned it up. What I did after I figured out where all the rust, majority of the rust was, I just kind of went back away from it best I could to find solid metal, good strong metal, so I'd have something a base to weld to. And so that's what I did. I just trimmed that out. Once you get it trimmed out, then you can cut a piece of metal to put in there to make your repair. Or if it's bigger than this, I'm pretty lucky. This is a small spot that needs repaired. And actually a little overkill on where the rust was. I did have a spot here and right about there and somewhere in here. Anyhow, so I'll cut a piece of metal and we'll get something to fit in here. Well, after digging into it, this bottom part of the kick panel had some rust, so I made a piece to fit in there. That'll fit down in here like so. And then I got this piece made to fit in here, drilled out some spot weld put on this support. So what I'm going to do is weld that in, and we'll come back and take a look at it again. Oh, by the way, these body panel pieces, that you got left over, this was left over from the cab corner. I used that bottom piece. Hang on to this stuff. It works really good. It's good heavy gauge metal. That's what I made this out of, these pieces. I didn't have to go buy any extra sheet metal to do that. So just hang on to stuff like this. It works out pretty good. Well, I got that all welded in. And now I just need to, I'm gonna put another coat of treatment on there and some good sealer, and we'll jump over to the other side. Well, I can tell at first glance there's something going on here. There's a bunch of mud just slathered on here. And right here, there's a hole. So he went through all that work and missed a hole. But I know there's something going on there. There might be something right here. I don't know. Seems pretty tough there, but I'll grind this out and we'll find out. All right, it's about the same as the other side. Looks like there's only one hole in it though, right there. So I'll still probably do the same thing. I'll cut out a big section here, get rid of some of these. Oh, there's another hole. Oh. All right, it's a little worse. It's a little worse. So I'll have to cut out a bigger piece here. Cut it out to about here. Get in some good metal. And then right here, there's a big rust hole. Looks like it goes, there we go, you can see it. It goes all the way along here, from about here all the way down. So the other side I did the same thing. I cut a piece out. I'll have to do a little bit bigger piece here. I'll come up to about here probably. And then I'll cut out here a little bit further. I'll use this piece for a pattern. That's why I'm not throwing it away or trying to keep it halfway straight so I can use it. Then I'll cut a piece out of here and do the same thing. Right, honey? Now I'll take these two pieces that I cut out and use them as templates, and I'll mark out this pattern on a different piece of sheet metal. Okay, I got these all cut out, fitting in here. I'd already treated it with rust mort. I don't know if you know rust mort. It's good stuff here. It's magic. Treated it with that. It's drying right now. It says it takes 24 hours, so I'm gonna give it probably 18. just being real. Anyhow, so I got these cut out. Like I said before, it's out of the scrap tin from the extra whatever's left over from the cab corners, and I'll let that rust mort dry. I'll paint it with some primer, some weld through primer, and we'll get these put in and we'll take a look at it after I get it tacked in. Well, now my rust treatment's all dried up and it's converted this, turned the rust, any rust that was there, turned it black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and prime it. I'm using, this time I'm just using this zinc weld through primer because I'm gonna be welding through it. Well, we got both right hand, left hand floor pans all welded up, smoothed out, sealed, well, treated and sealed. So I think what I'll do now is clean up the rest of the floor, and I'll put another coat of primer sealer on it, and then I'll coat it with that rubberized bed liner. That'll help that tin can sound that these pickups have, as well as seal it from future rust. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.